The Apocalypse ANNIS Zr380 is the topic of this video. And while at the time of this recording, this is the current vehicle you could get for free for GTA Plus. So I'm going to do a review, seeing what this vehicle has and is it worth it, the in-game price or GTA Plus membership. So before we drive it, let's take a look at the options and see what this vehicle has to offer. Now I must say, this is a part of the Arena War DLC, and if you don't know about that, that's basically where you compete against other contestants for the last team standing, basically. So it's like a deathmatch with vehicles. Now, all of the body modifications on here, which is spikes, blades, and other items that take off of the vehicle, is lethal to both the owner and other players. So just be careful if you don't find it kind of annoying to just be running into the vehicle, like rubbing against a vehicle, just for it to actually do harm to you. Some would say that I have the car style pretty basic, but unfortunately Rockstar is the cause of that. I did not want to put all these extra war mods on to my car because the Zr380 did not come in a normal variant. Now if we'd had a normal variant, which is just no armor, no options for the Arena War thing, clear headlights, regular windshield, this car would be decked out to the maximum. Wouldn't spare any expense, because in actually Arena War, everything that you equipped on your vehicle would actually help you in some way, shape, or form. But due to that not being possible with the normal variant, this car is kind of going for a more cleaner look, a cleaner approach. No rust, as you can see here, Savage Rust, Project Rust, Roadkill Rust. I didn't have any of that. So, and another thing, the car actually has the option to be named. So at first, I believe this car had a little bit of a wild aesthetic to it, which I did like. So I named it Mad Max, which is kind of off topic, but I did name this car Mad Max. You can actually name this car or any other car in the Arena War group. So yeah, so I really prefer the way how it looks now compared to the way that it looked before. So you can see tons of wings here, super transmission, vertical jump. I will showcase this. You can hop just like a scramjet can. Pretty useful for some situations. And we're gonna do weapons. I have the light scoop on the front. I don't want it to cover the front too much. As you can see, you can do pretty much. Rockstar didn't leave anything that you would actually imagine. You could put the 50 cal on the front. And I didn't do any of these because the Rockstar actually came up with weapons for these. Each of these special abilities were replaced with a weapon that you could buy from ammunition. So I didn't do any of that. So let's get into the driving. And I must say, this is one of my favorite driving ANNISes. And for some reason, I just really wished that he just came out with this version. Just no added performance, just the normal look. The Rockstar did come out with one during the tuners update. It's the actual update to this car, which is based on the 370Z. This is based off the 350Z, but it's not the same. So we're just gonna stick with this being the better of the two. And as you can see, I do have the nitrous option purchased for this vehicle. Definitely, if you have never experienced nitrous, definitely this is a selling point for this vehicle. And unfortunately, going back to the tuners cars, right, that I just mentioned, how do we have a tuners update without the options of nitrous? So you just have to go back to the arena cars to experience the nitrous. Now some cars are actually so fast they don't need the nitrous, but once you hit the nitrous on them, it's basically overpowered. So I definitely recommend you try out a vehicle with nitrous on it. So yeah. Now, as you can see, the car performs pretty basic in my opinion, but it is one of my favorite driving ANNISes. Definitely, yes, you can see drifting and powerful with the nitrous. Almost a good time for everyone, right? And if I would change one thing, I would actually change the acceleration. I do think it needs a little bit more acceleration on the top end. Once it gets up to certain speeds, it just feels like it falls kind of flat on its face. It just slows down. But then again, you don't want to give a vehicle like this too much pluses. You have to level it out with some cons. So definitely, I think that Rockstar did a good job by balancing this vehicle. Even though the GTA community has pretty much said that the Zr380 is the best one to purchase in all around categories. So this is your actual chance to actually get this vehicle for free, or with let's say GTA Plus membership, or you could actually shell out the $2 million, 2.1 million, to buy it with in-game cash. Now I'm not quite sure which route you're going to go, but definitely it's still a good vehicle to own. And as I said, the nitrous is a thing to experience, especially with this. You can't go wrong. So that's been my check, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. What do you think about the Zr380? I definitely wish that they had a regular version, because this one is a bit over the top, but it's perfect for some people. Thank you guys so much.